So, so good afternoon. For those of you that don't know, my name is Brandon Watkins. I'm the manager of the DC office, and all of you are a part of the 2.0 region. Today, we're going to be talking about a couple of things. It's just going to be going back to the basics and making sure we focus in on promotions and PBs. Everybody say promotions. Everybody say PBs. All right, guys. Look, man. Only got a little bit of time, but I wanted to be impactful, right? Now, what I've noticed about our group right here, the 2.0 group, is that we're the best. We can clap it up for being the best. We can clap it up for being the best. Now, by show of hands, who feels like they're the best? Show of hands, who feels like they're the best? All right, all right, all right. By show of hands, who looks like they're the best? Who looks like they're the best? Oh, them hands go down when I say the look. Okay, there they go. There they go. But okay, I see you D with the tie. Okay, by show of hands, who is the best? Who is the best by show of hands? All right, see, that's what we need. There we go. There we go. Look, guys, what we need to start figuring out, right, is how we can separate ourselves so we're not compact with the bottom. Juice? Who here is sick of being compared to the bottom? Anybody sick of being compared to the bottom? Right? You feel like who here wants their income to increase? Who wants to separate a little bit? Everybody say separate. Separate. Today what we're gonna be there we go. Today what we're gonna be doing is separating, guys. We are going to be separating, but the way that 2.0 is going to separate is two ways: promotions and personal best. Promotions and personal best. Now, before I get started, once again, we got about 2 minutes, right? We got a couple of PBs in here. We got a couple of promotions in here. Juice, we got Eric. He's one of the best of the best. Just got 10K. We clap it up for Eric. Everybody clap it up for Eric. All right. We got Derry over there doing this thing over there in Lisbon. We can clap it up for Derry. Everybody clap it up for Derry. Juice, we got Beta Bay #1 in the company. We clap it up for Beta Bay, everybody. Clap it up for Beta Bay. We got France over there doing a big thing with his team. We clap it up for France over there, guys. Clap it up for France. And those are just some of the few of the great things we got going on in this business. But we have to do is start separating. That is the model of what today is. We have to do what other people won't, guys. We have to separate ourselves. We have to make it so evident that we're better that they can't deny it. That's what we're looking to do. We're looking for greatness. Now, once again, we're not looking for mediocrity. If you are mediocre, hey, maybe your dream is small enough to finish somebody else's, but we're looking for greatness. Everybody say greatness. Greatness. Juice. Now, all I ask for you to do today is to focus on how you can get better, whether it be focusing on promotions or your personal best. And after today, you have the tools necessary to do as such. But once again, all I ask for you to do is be better than mediocre and to have greatness. Juice? First person that we're going to be talking today, we got 3 topics for y'all. First topic is going to be KPIs. It's going to be ran by Faye Hay. We clap it up for Faye Hay, everybody. Second topic is going to be professionalism. That's going to be ran by Mike Styles. We clap it up for him, everybody. And last but definitely not least, doing what she does, she's going to be simplifying the role and having fun. We can clap it up for Lakia, everybody. Clap it up for Lakia. Now, once again, this is to make sure that we have greatness. I'm going to reiterate because I want to make sure I'm calibrating with everybody for what the purpose is. We are here to be the best, not to be the mediocre, to have greatness shown. Juice? Juice. All right. So everybody clap it up for Faye Hay. Clap it up for Faye Hay. Over to you. We can't hear you, Faye.
Hear me, guys? All right. I said, let's clap it up for Brandon for that intro. Thank you. So as Brandon mentioned, we're trying to separate from the pack. He said 2.0 is the greatest. So we're just going to talk about the KPIs. So I do want to know from somebody what that means. So we got, my team wanted me to choose one, Glister. Let's choose Glister. Glister, could you tell 2.0 what does KPI stands for?
Key performance indicator.
Let me say that with confidence, but yes, it's key performance indicator. One clap. Yes, key performance indicators. So we are going to talk a little bit about that, but not just what key performance indicators is to have strong key performance indicators, right? So we have sales piece average and approval rating. Those are two that we're going to talk about because I got limited time. So we're going to focus on those two things, sales piece average. So we have a sales piece average for the FRs, and we have a sales piece average for the JTL. So I just want to know the bare minimum requirements for FRs. Let me raise your hand if you a FR. Raise your hand if you a FR. Okay, and DC, right there, with the tie. You raise your hand with the tie. I want to know if you know what the sales piece average is for an FR, right there with the tie. Say your name, please, first.
Okay. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
You're FR, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, what is the sales piece average for an FR?
300. 3.
3. Okay, you saved yourself. All right, one clap for that. Yes, it is a 3. Now, raise your hand if you a JTL in the business. Raise your hand if you a JTL. Where my JTLs at? Let me see. In Newark, the person, you still got your hand up in black right there. What's your name?
Amanda.
What's the sales piece average for a JTL?
4.
All right, one clap for that. All right, so, but that's just a bare ass minimum. Let's talk about it, right? We're not really going for 3 and we're not going for 4, right? The sales piece average shows your strength, right? So that means as an FR, you're averaging 3 sales per day as usual, right? 3 times 5 is 15. That's just a bare minimum, right? But what are we doing to separate from the pack? If you're a FR, right, your sales piece average should be nothing less than a 3.7. That's how you separate yourself because you're on track to a 4. Right? For JTL, sales piece average is 4. That's averaging 4 every day. 4 times 5 is 20. That's just a bare ass minimum, right? All my JTLs, you need to be at a 5 or higher. And if you're not, there's a problem, right? Raise your hand if your sales piece average is a 5. Where my 5-piece sales piece average at? Let me get the 5s. Put all the 5s in the air. Okay, I see you, Sue. Okay. All right, DC, we got a couple 5s in there. Ooh, Glister. Okay. Glister, you got the 5-piece. All right, we going up. I know it's some 6 pieces out there, right? But we definitely want to be more than 5. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit how, because we messing ourselves up. If you ever look at it, it fluctuates. It be going up and it be going down, right? We're gonna talk about how it's going down. So when we going out there and we putting up 1 little meter, 2 little meters, I want y'all to know you're hurting yourself. Right? Even though you might be way ahead of your BAM, you want 38 pieces for the week and you just went out on the weekend and you did a little 2. That's hurting you. Yeah, you might have did 40 and you doubled your quota, but what you're doing is you're decreasing your sales piece average because if you're doing less than what it is, which is a 4, if you're doing less than that any day out of the week, you're decreasing your sales piece average. And every time you're doing it, it keeps going down. As an FR, anytime you do anything less than a 3, your sales piece average is going down. So how you separate from the pack? If you're an FR, I'm doing 4 every day. I'm hitting you with a little 5, a little 6, a little 7 here and there. That's how you increase it. What you need to do is you need to look around, right? Go on your ABC and look at everybody on your team, what their sales piece average is, right? You need to see, are you number 1? Where do you fall in the ranks in your team? Right? Because it starts with us, right? And it's just friendly competition. You got to see where you at. Oh, you at a 2.7? I need to get to a 2.9. Once you get to that 2.9, you look at somebody else. Oh, you at a 3.0? All right, I'm going to get to a 3.1. And you keep going from there. But my JTLs, right? Like I said, you're supposed to be at a 5, right? Your quota as a JTL should be a 6. It's not 4. 6 should be your quota. I know in Philly, Suhaila Bay, her quota is 6. Right? And her quota for the week is not 20, it is 30 meters, right? And you can ask her, she'll tell you. And that's why her sales pitch average is all the way up, right? So we're gonna talk about the approval rating now. Tatiana, what's the company standard for approval rate?
80 and above or 75% and above.
Okay. So that's Norix, right? That gotta be Norix, right? That gotta be Norix, right? Because the company sales speech that'd be crazy. The company sales speech average is 65% approval rating, right? But I like where you going. I like where you going because in Philly, our sales speech average, our approval rating standard is a 75%. If you did a 65%, 67, 68, 69, we're not talking about it. If you're doing a 70%, we're not talking about it, right? That's how we separate from the pack. I need us to do a 75% and above. That's exactly what we do. How you do that? Ask your manager for them glance reports. If y'all don't know what a glance reports, that's the problem right there, right? You need to look to see what your rejection is. Go on your prelims. If you're getting a lot of invalids, guess what? It's on you. You doing something wrong. It ain't nobody else but you. You got to proofread your work. We did it in school. You got to do it here in the business too. Proofread it. Make sure you making sure everything is 100% when you solidify your contract. Okay. Make sure on the CS drops and the CA, you prepping that customer in your rehash. Let them know they about to get that survey call in an hour. If you get a lot of CA drops on your preliminary checks, that means there's something going on. They don't know about that survey call. And if you signed up the bill payer, if you signed up the spouse, you need to tell that person to tell the account holder what's T. Because if that's the case, that person is gonna drop the call because you done signed up the bill payer and signed up the spouse, and they didn't tell the account holder who number you put on TPV. Yeah, they didn't tell them what was going on, right? So you got to make sure that you're prepping the customer because that's what I'm seeing a lot happen for the CA, right? That's how you get your numbers up there with 75% and above, right? And if you need some pointers and if you need some help, feel free to ask anybody in the Philadelphia location because we're all averaging about a 75% and above because it's teamwork make the dream work. So ask anybody in our office, Eric, right? Ask Selena. That girl just had an 85% approval rating. Yes, you want to ask her, you could ask me on the side because we definitely trying to go up. We are going to have a hard stop. Brandon, it is chatting me. So we're going to move it along to Miss Lakia Harris.
Uh-oh.
All right, we clap it up for everybody. Clap it up. Clap it up for everybody. Yeah, so just to reiterate that, guys, hey, we want to take our sales piece average and our approval rate to the next level. Love what they said about Newark, about having the next level at 80. Or you might want to take your sales piece average up to, like you said, a 5 or a 6. Remember, guys, we're not trying to do the bottom. We're not trying to do the bam. We're trying to do the best. We're separating ourselves. Mr. Salazar, it's all on you, buddy.
Right here, for everybody to see it. I'm loud and clear, loud and clear. Loud and clear, everybody can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Everybody can hear me. All right, perfect. So today we're gonna be talking about professionalism. Professionalism. Juice. All right. Things that are professional in the office is also conducting in the field, right? Things I'm gonna mention in the office that we should maintain professional at all times. Juice. All right. Making sure, number one, have your notebook, have your pen. Notebook and your pen. Notebook and your pen, because this is something that is gonna be useful for you to have.
Mike, it sounds like some juice going on. We can't hear you though.
Oh, the juice is going away. Oh my God, let me rewind. All right, juice. So the first thing I said, we have to arrive on time. Now, where's Eric? Eric, where you at? Philly. 10K, where you at? You sound quiet. I see you. All right. What time are we supposed to be here? What time are we supposed to be here? Empire said, what time are we supposed to be here?
We supposed to be here before 11 o'clock, not
Thank
after.
you. Thank you. No, this shows professionalism. Not showing up at 11 o'clock, that ain't professional. We talking about being professional, being before the time, because we always go for the goal, not for the bam. Forget the bam, it's the bare ass minimum, right? We want to be here for our team. We want to be for anybody that's new, coming to the business, making this whole place professional by being on time. Juice. Next thing I need you to write down. There's a lot of people, I tell you something, When it comes to this business, remember, it's all about business. It's how you carry yourself. Yes, it all plays a part. But you want to dress the position that you want, not the position that you're in. Juice, you want to make sure you're presenting yourself. I want everybody to dress professional when it comes to coming in the office. I want when new people come in, new ops, they get confused. Who's the manager in this office? Juice. You gotta dress for a part. Dress how you want to be addressed. Dress to impress. Dress in the position that you want, not in the position that you're in. Juice, that's next. Next thing I want to mention as well, when we were doing our workshops, guys, we gotta maintain professional. We gotta lead from the front. We gotta take notes. We gotta ask questions. We gotta raise our hand. If we won't lead to the bathroom, make sure you're letting the facilitator know that we going to the bathroom. You gotta let them know because you want to put yourself on their shoes. Imagine if you're the one running that workshop. You want that same respect, right? It comes with professionalism. Everything is professional. We gotta maintain professional. Juice, I want everybody to say, maintain professional. Maintain professional. Maintain professional. You gotta maintain professional. Juice. Also, we don't have to wait for the janitors. Everybody have a janitor, but if we see our workplace filthy, trash, bags out there, little napkins, we can take that napkin, we can throw it away. Anything that we see on the floor, we can remain professional. How can we remain professional? Picking that up. Because we're talking about renewable clean energy. But if you're leaving it there, we look like the power plant. We talking about that, right? Juice. Remain professional. Remain professional. Don't wait. Like Brandon said, we don't wait for others. We do what others won't do. Juice. Professional. Next. This might seem funny to you, but it ain't funny to me. I go to that bathroom, I'll tell you something. You gotta make sure that toilet is flush. Make sure that toilet is flush. Nobody trying to see that. That ain't just no professional. I come to the building and I see some filthy going on in there. You took care of business, you didn't flush. That ain't professional. Professional is flushing that. Oh, that wasn't me. Forget about it, wasn't you. It's all of us. Juice. Flush that toilet. Juice. Flush that toilet, come on. Listening to music, guys, I know we have a preference. I know we do have a preference, right? We have our music, we like to jam and all that stuff. That gives me energy. But listen, I think to tell you something. We gotta maintain it professional. We talk about A game all the time, right? We talk about A game all the time. Make sure it's upbeat, techno, Afrobeat. I love that. Even like soca, I even told Tati about that. I love soca. I've been to Jamaica. Juice? Yeah, man. Gotcha. We gotta remain professional, guys. Remain professional. Make sure that just put yourself, when you started a business, was it professional? Put yourself on their shoes. Different lenses. Juice. We gotta talk. I know we got a slang. I know we not a fit. We try to fit to the plate. This generation, all that stuff. But think about it. You want to talk to your grandmother with that mouth. Juice. Professionalism. Juice. Avoid any profanity, any fillers, any slang. We ain't on the streets. We in a business. We professional. Say we professional. We professional. Juice. Guys, I've seen some people standing like this. You see how I'm standing? Standing like, damn, this might be boring, this, the other. Hell no! Stand up! Stand up! I'm ready. I'm professional, right? Body language. We're talking about body language. You want to stand professional. You do not want to be in the wall. This lets me know I ain't ready. I don't care what you're saying. I'm tired. I'm tired too. I'm tired of being tired. Juice. Be professional. Asking professional questions too. Asking professional questions tied to a lot of when it comes to professionalism. Juice. Ask professional questions. There's no stupid question. Who's the stupid person? The one that's not asking it. Juice. Professionalism. Also, let's talk about, I'm getting hot in here. I'm about to take my blaze off. But look, the van is part of the extension of the office. Make sure that van is looking presentable, because that comes with professionalism as well. We're talking about the office. How about that van? You see probably a black amount on that floor. You probably see some chips, some Cheetos, right? Make sure you clean it up for yourself. Don't wait for someone to pick it up. If you know it's somebody, give it to them. Yo, take your trash out. Professionalism. Following the company rules. You know the company rules. What is the 3 core values, Newark? Respect. Everybody, the 3 core values is honesty, integrity, and respect. Let's follow it. Juice. Make it easy for you. Being a problem solver. We just say that we could be professional. I'm problem solving all this stuff that's going on. Solution oriented comes with professionalism as well. Juice.
Juice.
Also, you can't be negative, you gotta be positive all the time. Cause positivity is contagious, right? That negativity is a virus. That negativity is a virus. You gotta remain positive because it comes with professionalism. Juice. Also, I don't know how much time I have, Brandon, but I want to take over this show right now. All right, but listen, make sure that our blackboard, we have a blackboard. Everybody has a blackboard in the office or not? Everybody has a blackboard office. Look for a designer. Who the hell is the designer here? Make your blackboard presentable. It looks professional. I'm welcome. I'm here. The colors, the different colors out here. Oh, this is beautiful. I like blue. I like yellow. Everybody has a favorite color. But make it presentable and it comes with professionalism as well. Juice. Also, things to be professional in the field, right? With tenants, with yourself, guys. Having eye contact with the customer, it is professional. I'm talking to you, eye contact, professionalism, juice. Also, standing a portion, carrying your tablet, standing on the opposite side of the doorknob. That lets me know this person is serious. This person is professional. I could talk to this person. I want to talk to this person. Juice. Also, a good knock will be professional. I mean, that was too hard, right? Do not make the order. What's going on? We ain't professional there. You gotta remain professional with a firm knock. Juice with a nice beat. I'm in the couch listening to a rhythm. Yeah, I'm gonna start rapping to it. Juice. All right, next, guys, we cannot be yelling in the field. Hey, yo, Mike, I got a sell. I'm there. I'm this. That's not professional. Professional ways, I'm close by you. I'm like, yo, I got a sell. You got me down what? Right? I got a sell. Professional. Now I ain't gonna yell. What's going on here? We in the concert, we in a block party. Come on now. Juice. Do not use your phones going door to door. That's unprofessional. What's professional? Keeping your phone in your pocket. You're ready for business. Juice. Smoking. Jesus. Let's not even talk about smoke. That's unprofessional. What's professional? Not even having it. Juice. Have it in your pocket. Have it visible. Juice. Cursing. Do not curse. No slang, no finger, no curse. Nothing. We in the street. We in the what? Business. We stand on business. Juice. Oh man, we gotta talk about this. Make sure your clothes is iron. Make sure your clothes is iron. Make sure you're taking your time at night. You iron that clothes. Go to the dry cleaner. It costs about $2-3. The next day. We're talking about being professional. We have to present ourselves as well. Also, it comes with hygiene. Yeah, make sure your deodorant is on point. Your fragrance is there. Make sure you wash your mouth. Make sure. Professionalism. Now, one thing I'm gonna tell you, yo, Mike, I put some gum up. You know what's unprofessional? And I'll tell you what's unprofessional. Chewing like a cow and going to customer door like a horse. Come on, that's unprofessional. We probably spitting, chewing the gum. If you're chewing the gum, you let me know your breath stinks already. Juice, maintain it professional. Juice. And all I gotta say, guys, we in the business. Remain professional, dress the part, act the part, and at the end of the day, we're number one.
Let's get up.
2.0. All I gotta say, remain professional, and the next person that's gonna be participating on and moving us forward is gonna be Miss Lakia Harris.
All right, clap for your friends, clap it up. I'm definitely gonna shout out Mike and Faith for holding it down. I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as possible because we got money to make. Juice by that. I can't hear y'all. I said juice by that. I said juice by that. All right, we keep it quick. So I'm gonna be talking about, hey Franz, I'm gonna be talking about simplifying the role and having fun. What I'm gonna be talking about?
How to have fun.
Woo, damn. Okay, bet. So, simplifying the role, right? I can guarantee you, right? We got 3 things that we do. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. The reason why most people don't have fun in our business is because they overcomplicate the most simplest things, right? Now, most people think you need at least 10,000 hours to learn a craft. I've learned that if you're able to you can cut that down in half by just simplifying what it is that you have to do. Make sense? Everybody with me? Can I get a head nod? Yeah. Okay, great. So most of us are at least 18 years old, right? Right? Everybody's 18 above. So that would tell me that we would have been walking at least for about 17 to, we've been walking for about 17 to 20 years of our life, right? We've been walking. Everybody has been walking for at least 17 years, right? Yes? Okay, great. Great, great, great. So that means it's a simple thing to do. First thing that our job entails is to walk. So simple. We've been walking for years. Second thing we got to do is knock. Walk, knock, walk, knock, walk, knock. When you hear the word work ethic, all that means is how much do you walk and how much do you knock? Simple. Simple. People get so hyped up on, oh my God, you gotta have a good work ethic. You gotta have a great work ethic. Work ethic is, in simplified terms, how much you walk and how much you knock. Choose by that. All right, bet. Number two, being the fact that all of us are at least 20 years old, 18, 19, we've been talking. We've been talking for at least, give or take, 17, 18 years, right? Talking. We've been doing this for about 17, 18 years, right? All our job entails is to talk and convince people. That's it. So when you hear the word selling, like, oh, we got to sell, 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 sell. What we're saying is you have to talk. Can everybody do talk? You got to talk and convince people. That's it. That's it. You gotta walk. Remember, work ethic is how much you walk and how much you knock. Selling is talking and convincing people. Okay? Last one when it comes to your role. People say have a student mentality. Now, I don't know if anybody has a little sister or a little brother or a toddler, but sometimes, usually when they get around the age 3, you'll tell them to do something and they go, why? Why? Sit down over there. Why? Because I said so. Why? Because I said so. Why? Right? They keep asking and asking and asking. So we can say, at least roughly, since we were about the age of 4, we have always been able to ask why, right? Or how, right? Student mentality is literally just, not only asking how, but we've all have been in kindergarten. So we've been writing since the age of 5. So a student mentality is literally just writing. You see this pen? I'm gonna do like they do on YouTube. You see this? This is a pen, right? We use these to like write things like this on it. Because again, this is like empower. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that, but this is just the simplest version of what we do. Okay? Student mentality means writing and asking questions for stuff that you don't know. But what people will do is they will complicate having a student mentality, like, oh my God, you know, a student mentality means you gotta raise your hand the fastest and you gotta do this and you gotta do that. No, your role is to have a good work ethic, meaning how much you walk and how much you knock. Second thing about having, your role is to have a student mentality, or not a student mentality, but selling means talking, and it means convincing people that clean energy is the way to go, right? Next thing you gotta have in your role is a student mentality, which only means writing shit down and asking questions about shit you don't know about. What happens is we sit in these rooms and we'll hear things and we don't know what they mean and we don't ask. Okay, be dumb forever. That's on you. I'm not gonna be dumb. I'm not gonna be the person that doesn't know what you're talking about. I'm not afraid to say, like, hey, like, what do you mean, right? So moving forward, those are the 3 things you need in your role at the simplest terms. You need to have a good work ethic. You gotta be able to sell, meaning you gotta be able to do what? Talk and convince people. Simple. If you could convince your cousin to loan you $20, you could convince somebody to get on TPV. I don't care what you say. Okay, if you could convince somebody to let you hold something and you ain't got to pay for it until later, you know what I'm talking about. If you could do that, then you can convince somebody to get on TPV. right? So again, selling is just talking, what I'm doing right now, and what some of y'all are doing as I'm doing this. Talking and convincing people. The last thing is having a student mentality. Write shit down and ask questions about shit you don't know. Last but not least, fun. Fun in the field. I'm a super quick because it's 1 o'clock, so I already know. One thing, have fun with customers, right? This is how you know you're having fun at work. It should be some part of the day where it doesn't feel like fun. I mean, not it doesn't feel like fun, it doesn't feel like work. At some point in the day, you should kind of like forget, like, oh, yo, I forgot we at work. Like, that's crazy. That's how you know you're having fun. If you've never done that, you're not having fun. You're saying you're having fun and you're not. I call cap. 2, you should be having fun with customers. Customers are my favorite people to have fun with. Now, the misconstrued conception is people be having fun with each other. Like, reps have fun with each other. You're not having fun. That's not fun. You want to know why? Because you're not making money.
Juice.
Money is fun. My favorite person to have fun with is Benjamin Franklin. Okay, that's my bestie. It's your bestie, Miss Westy. I love Benjamin Franklin. That's my man. It's $100 grand. Right? You can't have fun with your coworker. That's not how fun. That's not real fun. That's expensive fun. Y'all ever heard of what he say? Expensive pain or something like that. That's expensive fun. Like, it's costing you money to have fun with this person.
Use my dad.
Guys, have you ever paid for a girl to go out to eat and drink? That's expensive fun. Like, we should be having fun. We should be having fun where we're getting paid to have fun. That's fun. That's fun. Right? So the only fun the first type of fun you should be having is with your customer. You should be in there making them laugh. You should be eating food. You should be drinking. Not for nothing, it was like 7:45. This was my last customer tonight. I smoked hookah with my customer before. I was having a ball. I was at a cookout, having the time of my life, right, with a customer. So that's number 1. Number 2, fun with your coworkers can be had, but it shouldn't be until the end of the day. Get in the habit of creating like let's go out to eat after work. Let's go have a drink after work. Let's have some fun with each other after work. Once the job gets done, then we could, I'm sorry, D, had to put that out there. But yeah, you should be having fun after work. Once the job is done, right? Because you don't qualify for fun if the job ain't done. You didn't earn it, right? And last but not least, according to, like I said before, right? At some point in time in the day, it should feel like you haven't. Okay, I'll be quick. All right. So, according to the part of the day not feeling like work, these are some activities that you guys should be doing. Do not wait for your manager to ignite fun. Our job is to put you in position to create fun and make money. Our job is to put you in position. It's your job to come up with the game. Like, we create the room, y'all supposed to fill it in, fill it up. You get what I'm saying? If that's the case. Here's some activities though that I like to do with my team. I was gonna demonstrate it, don't have time. 1, it should be like 80 degrees almost everywhere, right? Is it like hot where y'all are? If it's hot, just say yes. Yes. Is it hot? Is it cool? All right. I know Glyster. Right? I'm telling you, y'all should be having water fights. The basement should have so many water guns in it. Y'all should be running around, cooling each other off. 2, have a race. People, if you know we in sales, we're super competitive. People like to talk what I call big shit. Okay, cool. But can you run faster than me though? I'm gonna try to win at something. You might have beat me at sales. You could beat me at this. You might speak more languages than I do. But you can't run faster than me though. And I put that on everything. Right? What does that do? It creates the competition. It creates fun, right? So have some races. When you in the field, and sometimes let's say a customer just pissed you off. You had a third-party interruptions. Those are the worst, right? Got a third-party interruption, but you see some kids balling up. Grab the ball for a second. Take a whoo. Get your mind off the rejection. Get back into the game. Sometimes playing a sport puts you in the game because sales and sports are the same. So if you're able to play a game, whether it's going before the field or while you're in the field, it keeps your head in a sports mindset. Make sense? Last but not least, girls, jump some rope. Bring some jump rope back, right? But we should be having fun. We should be having fun. What's going on in there? Because I can't see. We should be having fun, right? So again, guys, my name is Key, right? I'm from the pit, ever too lit. Every block I touch, I shake it. You know what I'm saying? Shake the block with every knock. But I want us to have a great day today. But overall, remember, we are separating ourselves. And the way that we separate ourselves is through promotions, right? It is through sales. That's it. That's how we do it. So yes, all in all, let's have a great day. My name is Key. Like I said, remember, simplify your role. All we got to do is walk and knock. All we got to do is talk and convince. All we got to do is ask questions about shit we don't know and write shit down. And other than that, guys, y'all have a great day. I love you. And I'm passing it over to Demetrius.
All right, yo, let's clap it up for Lakia. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so we did KPIs. That was hey, KPI, sales piece average. My favorite part about that is just KPIs, sales piece average, it showed strength. We had professionalism. Michael Salazar was letting us know how to be more professional in the office as well as in the territory. And then we had Lakia, she was talking about simplifying the role and having fun. Work ethic is simply just walking and knocking. Selling is simply talking and convincing people. Writing and asking questions is simply student mentality. And then we had Brandon Watkins intro us with, he put everything together, but more importantly, he started us off talking about just going back to the basics, and that's how we're going to be able to separate. So in closing, I just want to go over just some quick highlights that I thought was like really impressive that just came across my table. Number one that I want to just quickly highlight is we all know the number 2 spot in the company was actually taken by another team. I logged in yesterday or the day before, and I now see that that number 2 spot is now on the 2.0 team. So we got to give a big shout out. She worked her way. If anybody's looking to move from the number 10th spot to the number 8th spot to the number 5th spot, number 2, it's all possible. This young lady literally did it. She didn't start at, it wasn't number 3 and number 2. No, she started from the bottom and just kept chipping away. And now she's in the number 2 in the entire company. So we got to give a shout out to Miss Kiana Newell out of the DC office. Let's go, Kiana. Super fire. I'm super excited about that. Another highlight that I do want to say, shout out to the Newark office. I haven't seen this done in a really, really long time. This might even be a new metric, depending on what they do this week. I know I'm watching, but a new metric that we might have to start creating is how many weeks can an office, the entire office, consecutively hit their quota. You talking about what Brandon was talking, separation, like, damn, like every single person in that office hit their quota last week. Imagine if they do it again this week and it's 2 weeks. I don't think I've ever seen that done before. 3 weeks consecutively. This is a metric that we have to start paying attention to. So again, shout out to the Newark office. I don't want that to go unnoticed. Also, those individuals that are in, let me give a quick shout out to this. I got a chance to meet him a little bit today. He just has been officially promoted to EC. He's out of the DC market. His name is Jelani. Let's go, Jelani. Jelani, I saw you in there today. I saw you in there taking notes. I saw you even take notes to write down a book that Dr. Bay, he called what's Beta's workshop? Beta had a workshop called Metaphor, like being a doctor, like providing solutions, being an expert. And at the end of it, Jelani said, you was like a doctor today, just teaching us what we actually needed. So we started calling him Dr. Bay. But again, shout out to Mr. Jelani for that. All right, let's go. Yeah. All right, shout out to Jelani for that. Also, just a quick shout out to those in the Path to Leadership program. We have that are also, remember that Path to Leadership is also, it equates to a pay increase, right? Whether you're EC, JTL, you successfully complete the Path to Leadership program, that's an automatic pay increase. So I want to give a shout out to, it's a long list. We have Yoel Almonte, Selena Wilson, Eric McCullough, Suhaila Bay, Glister Threadgill, Aranice Mary Douglas, Ayana Hill, Patrick Francois, Derry Crosby, France Waraba, Asia Woodall, Tatiana Brown, Jonathan Apaya, Mecca Jones, and DC will be joining in a couple of weeks. So again, shout out to everybody that's successfully gone through the Path to Leadership program.
We got Genesis.
Oh, my bad. All right, yeah, Genesis Aurelius. My bad. Apologies about that, Genesis. Shout out to you. And then I just have two last highlights. It's interesting. Fate actually was talking about sales piece average. It's actually in my notes. I wanted to shout out those individuals that are above a 5-piece average, 5 sales piece and above. I got to give a shout out to those individuals. That is Patrick Francois at a 5.8 piece average. We could give Patrick Francois 5.8. We can also, let's give Beta Bay at a 5.69 piece average. Beta Bay, let's go. And then you saw when Fate was asking, Glister raised his hand, it was above a 5. Glister Threadgill, 5.28 piece average. Let's give it up for Glister Threadgill, let's go. And then we have France Waraba at a 5.12 piece average. Let's give it up, Mr. France Waraba. And then we got to give it up, Kiana Newell out of the DC office at a 5.08 piece average. Let's go, Kiana. And then we got Suhaila Bay. Man, Suhaila Bay really locked in. We heard her quota is 6, her quota is 30, her own personal goal, but she's sitting at a 5.06 piece average. Shout out to you, Suhaila Bay, the office. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we have. Again, shout out to Brandon Watkins for having the vision, for creating exactly the content that we needed. I also want to just remind the Pittsburgh office, one of the biggest things is regret. It's one of the biggest things is regret. Right now, the only office that has their PR bonus is Pittsburgh. It's the only office that has a $300 PR bonus for the whole month of, what's that, May, the whole month of May. Now, next month, another office is going to get it. They may run away with the bag, and they may get PR and like going crazy. We've seen people make $1,000, $1,500 when they do this. I'm not seeing no PR bonuses come through from the Pittsburgh office. So I just want to let y'all know, y'all have the rock right now. There's however many days left in the month. Take advantage of it. That's an extra stream of income, $300. Brandon said we're in the separation. You want to separate? Take advantage. Don't leave any money on the table. So just wanted to throw that out there. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed and prosperous week. Let's go. Peace.
All right, let's have it up for the